Good morning, second graders. So today we are going to solve the last clue to figure out the answer. Or where the Ice Queen is being held, I should say. And after we finish this, you can make a choice and then it will be winter break and you won't have math for 2 whole weeks, which is crazy. So here we go. Today I am turning to this page. It says Clue 5, Addition and Subtraction. Now, you are really going to want to make sure that you're paying attention to the sign. And when I say paying attention to the sign, I mean that there's some addition problems and there's some subtraction problems, and they're all mixed together. And so if you're not paying attention, you're not going to get the right answer. And it's going to be a big old jumble. Now, I would have an extra piece of paper with you to help you solve these, or the Number Pieces app. I'm going to use the Number Pieces app, and I encourage you to do the same. So they've, as always, have done the first one. I'm going to do a few with you. So they've done 34 minus 21, and the answer was 13. So I'm going to solve 85 minus 12. So here's how it's going to look. I'm going to bring out 85, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Now I need to bring over my 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have 85. And since it's subtraction, I'm getting rid of or minusing some that I already have. So I have 85 and I'm minus 12. So I'm going to delete the 12. So here's my 85 and now I'm going to get rid of 12. So I'm going to delete the 10, 11, 12. And then I'm going to count what I have left. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73. Another thing that you could use is if you have a hundreds chart, that's something that you could use. So I'm going to write my answer 73. All right, then I'm going to move myself. I'm going to clear it. Now the very next one is addition. So that's why I have to be mindful and pay attention to the sign. So that was just subtraction. Now I need to know what 17 plus 51 is. So again, I'm going to build that because I like to see it. So I'm going to build 17, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus, I'm going to bring out my plus sign. And now I'm going to build the 51. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, and then I'm going to add it all up. So I had 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. So my answer is 68. And I'm going to write it on my spot. Now, I don't care how you solve it, but I do want you to use a strategy, okay? Strategies are, you should think, does my strategy work? Does it help me get the right answer? And does it save me time? Now, not all strategies are super fast, but when I ask you that question, using these base 10 blocks is much faster than drawing little pictures, okay? So I would encourage you to use base 10 blocks instead of drawing pictures because that's harder to keep track of and it becomes really long and tedious. So I encourage you to either use hundreds chart or maybe you have some strategies in your head of plus 10 and then adding 2 or adding 1. Whatever works best for you, as long as you're getting the correct answer, and be mindful of the signs. So I'm going to pause my video now and I'm going to finish solving them. I want you to pause your video and solve everything. And then we will figure out the answer. I'll see you back in a second. Pause it. All right, friends. So I hope that you had fun answering all those and that you paid attention to the sign. It was tricky. I don't like when that is. I like when we either have all addition problems or all subtraction problems, but I don't like when they're all mixed up. Makes you think a little harder. All right, so I've solved the problems, and then I plugged in all the letters up top. And I got traces of cave rock are all over many of the snowmen. Traces of cave rock are all over many of the snowmen. All right, so traces of cave rock. So she must be in a cave. All right, so we only have 3 places left: the Gnome Mines, the Troll Tonics Lab, and the Silver Arrow. And since there are traces of cave rock, then I know that it's not in a laboratory, so I can cross off the Troll's Tonic, and I know that it's not in a chamber. So that leaves us only with one place. Do you know what it is? It leaves us with the Gnome Mines. So I'm going to go back to my last page that looks like this. I'm going to check off clue 3 and clue 5. And we have discovered that the Ice Queen is in the Gnome Mines. So I'm going to write that in. The Gnome Mines. Just like this. Good job, guys. I hope you found this fun. I think that these are really fun. I like a good mystery. And what better way to practice math than with a fun mystery? I hope you all have a fantastic break. I hope it's relaxing and you get to spend time with people who you love and make your heart happy. I look forward to seeing you after break, whether that's online or in person. Remember, if you have a little bit of extra time left over today in math, you may make a choice board choice. And I will see you in a few weeks. Goodbye.